All right. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? I myself am doing rather well. Kind of excited to get back into another character profile video, this time covering both Broken and Savage Wreck. Unfortunately, these two characters aren't defined enough to have their own separate videos, although it does help me explore the dynamics within the wrecks themselves. So, just to remind everybody, Rec is a last name earned by joining Boss Rec's crew. So, in the underground, everybody has a first name that they're earned by their actions or by um, physical characteristics that are very prominent. So, uh, Victor being an easy example, as when he was a nameless, he won plenty of fights and eventually earned the name Victor. And so, if he wanted to earn a last name as well, he would then go to Boss Rec, join his crew, and then become Victor Rec. And so that's why I'm going to be calling them Broken Rec and Savage Rec throughout the video and explain to the stories behind how they gained their first name. I think I can describe their background easier than what they will, so that it doesn't really spoil anything in the story itself, and that should be pretty cool to do. I'm thinking so. A bit of a different way to do the video this time around. I hope you guys enjoy. So if you do enjoy my video and you're new to the channel, go ahead and leave a like, maybe even subscribe. Otherwise, leave a comment down below telling me how I can improve this content. Maybe I gave too much away, or I'm not saying enough. Things of that nature would really help me out. And we can get to it then. So, Broken Wreck and Savage Wreck are two characters from Higher Than the Sky, which, if you don't know about already, you can check out two early drafts of the story on my Wattpad, which I'll link down below. Broken Wreck is a job, kind of like he gives out jobs to kids who have been named. So, yeah, people like Victor, people like Jesse, all get jobs from a person like Broken Wreck. I want him to be more of a community type of figure for sure. He keeps an eye out on potential people who can join the Rex later down in life. So that is his relationship with Victor. He is his job giver. He goes to him. He kind of gives him stuff that will test him out and see if he really is living up to his name. Because in the underground, once you're named, you do keep your name, although that name can be shamed down the line. So they do these various types of shit tests to really see who is going to make it, essentially, in the underground. Now, Savage Wreck, his relationship with Victor is more of the evil older brother or a schoolyard bully who has just moved up recently in the world. So, as a nameless, Victor knew of Savage Wreck, and they had gotten into a few scuffles before. So Savage Wreck has that aggressive nature, and he's quite aggressive towards Victor for his part of the story, and that's one of the things that led to his name Savage. He was brutal to those under him, although he is still useful to the Rex. And once again, he just recently earned his last name as a Rec when we meet him in the story, so he's kind of full of himself, kind of high on that energy of just like, I'm in a position of power now type of sense. So I want to get that across with him. So these two characters are heavy influences onto Victor's worldview, and so while they aren't prominent fixtures within the story, they will still have a very clear impact throughout Victor's judgments later on. So saying like when people see uh, someone else in trouble, Victor has a bit of sympathy for them and things of that nature, but from his experiences with Savage, but he's not often the one to jump up and after in the defense of these people because of his experiences with Broken Wreck as well, where you kind of get that, I wouldn't say business mindset, but that more take yourself out of the situation type of mindset that Broken Wreck has. And the story behind Broken Wreck, I didn't get to that as well, is since he is an older guy, he too was known for winning fights like Victor, but he often left them with a few broken bones and such. So that name was pretty obvious to do. That name's backstory is pretty easy enough to figure out, I would hope, for people. And now it's kind of getting that shame factor to it because since he is getting older, he sort of has that brokenness to him as well. So he still fits his name, but in a very bad direction. He's trying to reverse that and trying to make sure that he has people who are loyal to him, and so he's always trying to instill these lessons into Victor, but they're not quite the types of things that a good leader would instill into his underlings and such. So that's where the story with him picks up as well. He's giving Victor another rough job and such. So on their physical characteristics, I want to leave Broken Wreck as a big brawny guy, just the same as Boss Wreck, although to a lower extent. So obviously he's not wrestling with Boss Wreck any day of the week, although he is still kind of more on the lumberjack side, I would say, of looks. I think that is a pretty decent way of describing his looks. While Savage Wreck himself is still beefier and things of that nature, he is not as brawny as both Broken Wreck and Savage Wreck, but it's still clear that he works out and is gaining size and things of that nature. So he's not easily one to be messed with as well. But he is clearly younger. Again, he is the newest member of the Rex, so he's got a lot to prove to those, and make sure, and he's ready to do things that aren't very nice, and living up to his name as well. So that, I believe, about does it for both of their character profiles. Once again, I couldn't come up with enough to speak individually of either of them, so I did kind of fuse them into one video, which isn't so bad. Yeah, I think that about does it for this video. I'd like to thank you once again for checking it out. If you have comments on how I can improve my content, be sure to leave them down below. If you'd want to see more videos and want to explore more aspects of Higher Than the Sky, go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.